The following program contains adult language, violence, and blood. Parental discretion is advised. Previously on CNN Entertainment.
Like, I didn't mean to take it from Mr. Dick. I mean, he did get shot a few hours ago.
They got shot?
Yeah.
Are you accusing me, detective? Because you could ask anybody in this building. I've been here the entire time working.
Davon, I'm just trying to limit she was a suspect. That's all.
And the word is he was high on some flakka. Now the word is that he got it from one of your girls.
My girls? Nah, I don't deal with flakka. I know my bitches don't deal with flakka. But I may know who's dealing it. Is that gonna help?
For the outbreak of COVID-19. Today, the World Health Organization has also declared a global pandemic.
Alright, so we had to temporarily shut down filming for the coronavirus and stuff like that, but now we're actually going to talk about it. We're going to talk about COVID-19, the coronavirus, or the novel coronavirus. Like, is there a fucking difference? You know?
I don't know. I mean, let's ask the virus. What do you identify as, motherfucker?
Like, obviously the coronavirus has been an issue. You know, we've seen a lot of death around the world. In the United States, it's getting worse day by day, and yeah, man, it's really sad in New York. You know, like. Because I read on Facebook that people have 2 weeks to claim their dead loved ones, or they're going to be buried in the mass graves of people. Like, that's some sad shit.
Honestly, it is, and it's like, I shared a post too on Facebook about a man jumping from his apartment building, I think, or from some window. I already had received comments on it saying that I should probably take it down. It's definitely something that they would not share. And at first, I myself did not say anything on it. But after a while, after reading some comments, I said, no, I'm not going to take it down. People need to understand what's isolating yourself does. That's legit depression right there. That man jumping from the window is what depression does to you. Literally. And it's everywhere. This quarantine does not help. But yet, we still have people not following the safe distance and even cleaning up after themselves. Like, I work not even 6 inches away from somebody. I'm on top of my coworkers. But we all, I'm assuming, clean ourselves. I know myself, every time I go to work, I take my gloves off, I wash my hands, do my business, and I'm out. Obviously not in that order. I hope nobody does it in that order. But even more so onto the topic, essential workers. What do you think they're doing? You know, firefighters, policemen, nurses, doctors.
Factory workers.
That too. Truckers. And even just fast food workers as well. And store workers, you guys have read social media. It's everywhere. Yet, there's still people in quarantine, hogging the fucking toilet paper. TP thief. Motherfucker. Don't make me call Cornholio. But, it's why fucking TP though? Seriously.
Yeah, I don't understand that shit. Why the fucking toilet paper? I don't understand that.
I could see food, I could see water, I could see ammo, I could see guns, but toilet paper is wiping your ass with a nice soft piece of paper that important? You not read also, like, you know, country, if you've ever been out hunting. My hunters out there, you know, I've never been personally hunting. I want to try it as like a hobby, but it's like I read somewhere leaves of 3. Some tips right there, man. You don't need toilet paper. You can go outside and use nature, and nature's also killing us, so maybe not so much. But we're spreading it by not actually staying home as well.
Yes.
To be back on the topic. I know myself dealing with depression, it's not easy, but being alone and trapped in one place gets to you after a while. I noticed it myself, just in me, because the only places I was going was work and home. That was it. I couldn't leave my house. I couldn't get out. I wasn't even afraid to come visit Cody because I wasn't sure if I had the virus or if he had the virus. I know we've talked, even while this shit was going on. He's isolated himself just to even make sure he was not infected.
Yeah, I quarantined myself for 3 days in a row. You know, I didn't really go anywhere, you know, unless I had to. But yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I think the news has blown the coronavirus out of proportion, you know, because they're trying to make people scared. And so that's why we have people hoarding and buying all the toilet paper up and shit like that, and food flying off the fucking counters and whatnot. It's fucking crazy. But that's what's happening. Like, the news media is making people scared. Scared as shit.
And it's like, you don't need to exactly believe everything the news has. There's obviously points in the news that are true and points that are not. I'm not going to tell you which ones are or are not, but it's also like your responsibility to do so.
Yes.
Not ours, not media. Their job is to fucking scare the shit out of you and make you act like this.
Yes.
But it's like, right now we're in like a hand-in-hand type of situation. Media's making you scared as fuck about it, which is good, kinda. And then you also have fucking what's really going on. We do need to socially distance ourselves and stop the spread of germs. And clean our hands.
And wash your ass.
Wash your dirty ass crack! And give me back my toilet paper.
Like, how, me and my girlfriend, we were forced to buy the mega rolls, like the 120 roll toilet paper, because that was all fucking Walmart had. I shit you not, everything else was gone. I was like perplexed. I'm like, what the fuck?
And like on top of that, I know some smart people who are actually going out and buying guns. Like, I walked into a few gun stores, they were picked clean of like ammo, good weapons. I mean, like top name brand that you would typically go for. They were picked clean for those. Those guys are smart, because I also watched a movie that was like somewhat similar to COVID-19 or the coronavirus, and it kind of opened my eyes. So I did what some Americans would do, and even myself as a young parent and soon to be father, my daughter's about to be born next month. I'm scared as shit, nigga. It's frightening every day, but it's protecting her as well that I'm doing. Not with just myself, by socially distancing and washing my hands frequently. I'm one of those few people that like to touch my face. It's always something with my facial hair I'm touching.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
And that's another thing that we gotta like stop. I've noticed it too. Like, I'll see people, you know, brushing their hair. Those luscious curls. But stop. Make sure your hands are clean first before you do that. COVID-19, it's something serious and also not so serious. It weakens your immune system that allow worse diseases, viruses that actually get into your body. Like, I've heard pneumonia. I've heard of some other stuff that have caused people to go into cardiac arrest. Coughing, sore throats, all like the symptoms are there. You've read about them probably, but it's like that's what the coronavirus is doing. And the only thing it does is weaken your immune system.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's not as dangerous, in my opinion, as like the flu. You know, like here's the thing: if you contract the coronavirus, and if you're, I don't know, between the ages of, I would say maybe like 25 to 35 or 40, I think your recovery rate would be more likely than someone who's 55, 65, 70. You know, like those are the people that are more at risk to get the coronavirus and to have a lot worse symptoms. And those who have other pre-existing conditions as well. Like if they have an autoimmune disease or they have cancer, you know, those are the people that will be affected the most by the coronavirus and have been affected the most because, you know, they had a pre-existing condition.
And that's kind of like what Cody just said. Like, that's something that even before the coronavirus happened, my grandma was in the ICU before this was all announced in March. Like, I thought she was gonna die. I honestly did. I knew it was coming. I'm still, even to this day, preparing myself. But, you see, take care of yourself, guys.
So my grandma's not scared of the coronavirus, so she wants to still go out and do stuff. She ain't scared.
That's because she lived in the dirt. She ate dirt for fun. But it's like, before I was able to see my grandmother, I had to wash myself. Hands had to wash them before seeing her. But that's what that's why we're here, sitting here talking to you about the coronavirus. Clean your damn hands. Wipe your fucking ass.
Please.
6 feet apart. If I can smell your shit,
Like, I know
I'ma kick
Marcel
you.
aren't 6 feet apart from each other, but hell, we're not afraid anymore.
not anymore. But like, I'll stick a lick at his booty hole.
But like, I just want to say to all those who are essential workers that are still working,
Thank you.
thank you. You know, I mean, Marcel and I were also essential workers at our jobs too.
I myself don't consider myself essential. My job just says, coming to work for a paycheck.
Right, same with my job.
But on the same note, thank you for the all actual essential workers out there. We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yes, definitely. I mean, they probably don't get enough credit, you know, right now, but you know, it is appreciated what they're doing. You know, and things will get better, guys. I
Give it
know.
time.
I know. Right now, it doesn't seem like it, but eventually, you know, hopefully this summer, June, July, August, things will go back to normal. Businesses will open back up, and things will be back to the way they were. The economy will pick back up, and yeah. So, but yeah, that's our thoughts on the coronavirus.
COVID-19, nigga. What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Kujo here, playing Resident Evil 3. Now, I know I've talked to you guys a little bit before on some discussions, but I have played 2. I've beaten it, so I'm not out of the storyline. I'm going to mention this now so that if I do say something wrong later on, I'm sorry. But I did not play the original Resident Evil games. I played from about 4 and up. So that's like 4, 5, 6, 7, and now relapsing, you know, because 7 technically is 1 remastered. But anyways, playing Resident Evil 3. Let's get it. And I did get through the first, I want to say, part of the game a little bit to where I'm at the train station on the ground. That's about it, though. And that was just me trying to get the intro done and over with.
Oh, come on. Who's the dipshit that closed this? Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Oops.
Nothing. I've never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
Sounds like pedophiles.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about?
Don't ever trust Umbrella,
You don't have to
no
trust
matter
me,
what.
but I'm going to the shelter. You coming?
You damn right, I don't.
Come on, it's this way.
Do I have a choice? Damn, nigga, you run so fast. Slow the fuck down. That's another thing I hate about these games sometimes. It's like, you try to run, and it's like, you want to go faster, and it's
Captain.
like... They
This
don't.
fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill.
Attitude.
I am UBCS, Platoon Leader Mikhail Victor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
That's interesting.
All right. I'm in. But I am on their side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Okay, first things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
All right.
I'm hoping some more stuff. Handgun ammo, gunpowder, chew, gunpowder, light grenade, gunpowder, and light grenade. Alright. I wish that was something we could really do in person, but at the same time, like, I kind of want to pick up the craftsmanship of making my own bullets. Just cuz. I think it'd be something interesting.
Jill? It's me again. You topside yet?
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
Green herb, give me that. Gunpowder. Right. Damn it. Map inventory. Green.
It almost looks like I could get this working if I plug in the right whatever it is.
Ooh, see, I like this. I like that. I should get boxes I can braid. Something the second game did not have. I was kind of.
More survivors. We've got to get that train moving.
Okay. Get off me. You piece of shit. Let's see. Subway station. Okay. I wish I could reload. Bingo. I need to make shots count. Fuck me. Talk about a bad aim. I'm just gonna check places. Check shit out.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower? That's the substation. You'll have to circle around through an alley to your right to get there.
You mean the alley that's on fire?
Maybe. Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
Fuck you. Gotta put this out.
Come on, stay over there. Great. Small. Hey, who knew zombies are strong? Oh shit. Shit, man. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed this much of the game. See you next time. Peace.
Alright, so today I want to talk to you guys about success because, you know, everyone has their own definition of success. Because for some of us, being successful could mean a lot of things. You know, being successful at our jobs, being successful with buying a house, buying a car, you know, stuff like that. But success can mean a whole lot of different things. You know, maybe you're striving to, I don't know, have a plant collection. You know, maybe you're trying to plant a bunch of flowers and other plants and stuff like that, and you want to be able to plant a little bit of everything. Or maybe you're a farmer and you want to have a good harvest this upcoming season. Or let's say you're an athlete, and let's just say you play basketball or baseball or football. You know, you want to be the best player that you could possibly be for your team, you know. I mean, hell, success is definitely measured in sports. Like it's has to be a element that has to be taken into account. You know, like a player, you know, their success on the field or on the court, you know, definitely plays into the success of the whole team. So let's say the quarterback of a football team, let's say that, you know, scores 4 touchdowns in a game. You know, that's definitely being successful. You know, he's contributing to his team being successful. So, but yeah, but everyone has their own definition of what success is. Hell, maybe it's video games. Hell, maybe you're playing Call of Duty and you want to have the most kills in a single game. You know, that's in your own definition of being successful. Or maybe you want to binge watch this show. You know, you want to get through as many seasons of this show as you possibly can. You know, that could be your own definition of being successful. Or maybe, you know, financial wise, maybe you want to have about at least $5,000 saved up in your bank account. You know, that could be a goal to set. Another thing too is goals. Goals and success go hand in hand. Like, let's say you have a goal in mind and you want to put yourself in a position to succeed and achieve that goal. And then once you achieve that goal, you're going to feel like you were successful. So goals and success definitely go hand in hand. You know, like Marcel and I with C&M Entertainment, you know, we definitely want C&M to go places, and we want to be successful with C&M Entertainment. And yeah, so however many views we get on a specific episode, or subscribers, or the maybe reviews we get on IMDb, you know, that definitely measures our success with C&M Entertainment. So basically what I'm saying is, guys, like, it doesn't matter what you do. You know, if you have a goal or you have an idea of what you want to achieve, and you achieve it, that's success, you know? So yeah, like, just have that attitude for whatever you do. You know, whether it's saving up money, whether you're running a business, or whether you're doing, you know, the stuff that me and Marcel are doing, you know, with C&M. You know, set a goal in mind and don't stop until you achieve it. And if you have something to reach for, then you have an idea of what you need to do in order to get there. So that's something to keep in mind as you proceed forward to achieve your goals and your own success.
Oh? Yo, what up? Are you shitting me right now? Please tell me you're kidding. Alright, bet, Jocko. Tell me where they're keeping this shit. I'll deal with them myself. Fuck these pussies. You know what I'm saying? So, where they at? Alright, so this is what I want you to do, right, nigga? I want you to stay about a block away. So if they got some good heat, I want you to come in as backup, alright? Good. That's all I'm hearing. So I like to hear. Alright, see you there. Bye. Fucking pussies.
This is Detective Jackson Morrow's log. After sitting down with AUSA Davon Jones, I concluded that Davon Jones did not, nor did he have any involvement whatsoever with the shooting of lawyer Dick Johnson. Now, I'm on to my next suspect, that being this man named Grady. Not a whole lot is known about Grady. No priors, had a few indecent exposure complaints recently, which were suddenly dropped. Well, several days leading up to the shooting, Grady was in Dick Johnson's office. I spoke to his secretary Harriet as to why Mr. Johnson refused to represent Grady, and she has no idea, which I don't believe. I had Mr. Grady picked up, and I'm going to interrogate him to see if he had any involvement whatsoever with Dick Johnson's shooting. Hello, sir. I'm Detective Jackson Morrow. I'm investigating the shooting of Dick Johnson. I have a few questions for you.
Mr. Dick?
Yes. Can you state your name for the record?
My name is Grady.
Last name?
I don't have a last name. I'm just Grady.
Okay, never mind. You placed a phone call to Dick Johnson's office at 1:30 p.m. on the 11th. What was that conversation about?
My zipper broke at the park again, and, well, I was trying to fix it, and, this woman thought I was trying to show her my thing, but I swear I wasn't.
So you wanted Dick to give you legal advice?
Yeah, but he hung up on me.
Why would he do that?
I don't know, Detective Sir.
Well, Dick's reputation precedes him.
Is Dick still alive?
Yes, he is. He's in a coma from the amount of blood loss, but he's expected to make a full recovery.
Oh, that's good to hear. I hope Dick gets well soon.
Same. I hope he knows who shot him. Well, Mr. Grady, I have no further questions. You're free to go.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. No way that retarded fuck shot Dick Johnson.
Pussy. You a pussy. Bitch nigga. See any hoes all up in here? Oh. There's a pussy. Fucking hoe. You know what? I'll see you again. Got my next target. Oh. So where'd you get this flakka from?
You're just following orders, man. Mom told us to do this shit.
Well, Von's about to get fucked up.
One of your girls is what I'm crying for.
Who, nigga?
That's Star. She's been planning on leaving for a while. She don't want to be no one of your hoes no more, man.